Mastering the Art of Attraction, a step-by-step guide. Have you ever seen a guy who's just magnetic? He walks into a room and women are instantly drawn to him. And it's not just about his looks. It's the energy he exudes, the way he carries himself, the way he makes everyone feel like they're the only person in the room. Attraction isn't just about looks. It's about timing, touch, and emotional connection. If you want to go from a simple hi to something more intimate, you need to read the moment, escalate naturally, and build desire step by step. Here's how to do it right. Look, any guy can walk up to a woman and start spitting pickup lines. But that's not attraction, that's just noise. Real attraction, the kind that makes her heart race, starts with how you make her. Women need mental and emotional stimulation first. Use confident eye contact. Hold her gaze for a beat longer than usual. Let your voice drop to a lower register when you speak to her. And don't be afraid to tease her playfully. It shows you're confident and have a sense of humor. Remember, touch is a powerful tool, but start subtly. A light touch on her arm while laughing, a gentle brush of her hand when you're making a point. These small gestures build physical connection without being overwhelming. Pay attention to her reactions. Is she leaning in, laughing at your jokes, mirroring your body language? Those are all green lights. This one's crucial, gents. You can be doing everything right, building tension, being playful, creating that electric connection, but if she's not reciprocating, you're going nowhere fast. Think of it like a traffic light. Green means go, red means stop, and yellow means proceed with caution. Her body language, her words, her energy, they're all giving you signals. If she leans in when you're talking, touches you back, or keeps the conversation going, that's a green light. She's comfortable, she's engaged, and she's open to seeing where things go. But if she pulls away, crosses her arms, or seems distracted, that's a yellow or even a red light. It doesn't necessarily mean she's not interested, but it means you need to slow down, back off a little, and reassess the situation. The key here is to let her invest in the interaction too. Give her space to show you she's interested. Remember, attraction is a two-way street. Okay, so you've built some initial tension, you're reading her signals, and she's giving you those green lights. Now it's time to turn up the heat a little. Start by grazing her arm as you're laughing at a joke, then let your hand linger for a second longer than necessary. If she's comfortable with that, you can try touching her lower back when you're leading her through a crowd, or brushing her hand away playfully when she teases you. As the connection deepens, you can move to more intimate zones, her waist, her thigh, even the nape of her neck. The key here is to make her feel desired, not overwhelmed. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Here's the thing about women. We love anticipation. It's that delicious feeling of, I want more, but I'm not sure when it's coming. So you've built that tension, you've escalated the touch. Now it's time to really turn up the heat. But don't rush the moment. Lean in close, let your breath graze her ear, maybe even let your lips brush against hers for a second. Then pull back slightly, make eye contact, and wait for her to close the gap. Trust me, that moment of anticipation, that unspoken question of, are you going to kiss me, is going to drive her wild. And when you do finally kiss her, make it count. Now this is where things can go to the next level, but it's also where a lot of guys trip up. Moving from a public space to a more private one, like your place, can feel like a big step. But it doesn't have to be a big, awkward hurdle. If you've built the right tension, suggesting a move to another spot should feel like a natural progression, not a forced maneuver. The key is all in how you invite her. Don't make it sound like a booty call. Instead, frame it as an invitation to continue the connection you've already built. The key is to sound confident, not desperate. And remember, always be respectful of her boundaries. We've arrived at the final stage, gentlemen. The most important thing to remember is this. The best intimacy happens when she feels like she's making the choice, not when she feels pressured. So, you've moved to a more private space, the energy is right, and you're both feeling that undeniable connection. Now it's time to let her take the lead. How do you know when she's ready? Pay attention to her body language. Is she touching you, making deep eye contact, matching your energy? If so, you've got a green light. But instead of making the first move, create the space for her to do so. These small gestures create the opportunity for her to lean in, to kiss you, to take things to the next level. Remember, the most powerful seduction happens when a woman feels like she's in control. Attraction isn't about memorizing lines or following a script. It's about understanding the dance. It's about reading her signals, building the right energy, and letting her get excited about you. Each step should feel natural and effortless, like you're both being swept away by the connection you've created. So go out there, be confident, be playful, and most importantly, be present.